Hello and good afternoon. My name is Yinglin.
My name is Steve.
My name is Victor.
And there's also Steven in the background doing our slides. And this is our app called R Impact. To introduce the problem we're tackling, Chicago faces a pressing issue with its recycling rate, significantly lagging behind other major cities like LA and San Francisco, where their recycling rates soar at 80%. Chicago's recycling rate stands at a mere 8%, far below the national average of 32%. This figure has not improved over the last several years, despite calls for improvement. In the midst of a global crisis where temperatures continue to rise and environmental policies are at risk of being repealed, this issue needs to be amongst the priority. So we first got this idea through noticing that fast fashion consumption was on the rise during lockdown. I noticed that my friends and people on social media were buying boxes of clothing from Shein, an online shopping platform. Now Shein produces more clothing than the top three fast fashion producers in the world combined. Additionally, with more time during lockdown, I was able to go biking more, where I noticed that there were lots of trash scattered throughout the city and the lack of trash or recycling bins to account for them. This led to me finding out about the city's low recycling rate and its lack of improvement throughout the years. So we're hoping through this app we'll be able to provide information and encouragement to users to reduce, reuse, and recycle. Now I'll pass it on to Steve.
Thank you, Yingling. So what does our solution consist of? Introducing our exciting app, Our Impact, which is designed to bring people together to work towards the purposes of reducing our carbon footprint. Our solution offers an online community forum and an engaging tree game to inspire you to take eco-conscious action. The forum fosters a sense of belonging, with 60% of the global population using social media, making a compelling platform for our users. The information page educates users on sustainable practices, such as how to recycle different items, empowering them with the knowledge necessary to take action. And we also have a captivating tree game that appeals to the 71% of gamers using smartphones, making recycling fun and rewarding for all users. Being a member of our community within our app amplifies our impact, enabling us to reach local communities of users. Together, we can build a community that leads the way towards a greener future by using our app that newer generations can rely on to build eco-friendly habits. Pass it on to Victor.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. I'll be going over our app and discussing more of its features. Let's start. Once our app opens, it will take us into our starting page. We'll click Getting Started and get directed into our Home tab. In our Home tab, this is where we will have all sorts of information about recycling, uncommon items around the house, and where we can get an insight on how these specific items are harming our planet. The information will contain extra resources to redirect you to online pages where you can further expand your knowledge and get ideas or instructions on how to recycle these items. Let's move over to our forum page. The forum page will give a voice for people within the community to ask, respond, or suggest ways of improving methods in topics such as recycling, reducing, or reusing. The forum keeps track of time the message was sent, and you will also be able to scroll through to see previous messages. Now we're transitioning into our profile tab. This is where we will keep users' information along with our own interactive personalized tree. We implemented a level and point system to keep track of the tree level and points we will eventually get from using and learning in our app. Once you click in our Show Tree button, a closer look to our tree will appear. Here we have enough points we will be able to make our tree grow and change in real time. Next slide, please. Now let's take a closer look into our code. Our forum page is backed up by Firestore from Firebase. In our message manager file, this is where we are essentially communicating with our database, whether we are retrieving messages or sending newly updated messages into our database. This will change in real time and save our data. I'll pass it over to Steven now. Thank you.
Thanks, Victor. Room for growth. With more time, my team believes there's more to be done. We would like to create a function where you can post/upload objects recycled, then receive what we call tree points. You would then use the acquired tree points for tree customization. Tree customization will consist of different type options and color choices. In the bottom right half, an example of what the color selection for the tree would look like. My team also would like to implement a user sign up, which would allow app usage across multiple devices, but more importantly, with the user account, we would also like to add a friend function. Friends could be added from the forum and found in a section inside of the profile. With these additions, we believe the app is ultimately more engaging for the user while also encouraging recycling with a fun twist. We differ from our competitors because we offer a forum for community, a game/interactable for the user, and outside recycling information, which overall makes us unique. Thank you for your time, everyone. Are there any questions?